Guys, it is Dynamite time. It is Road Rager time, and we have some awesome things happening in this show, including Dr. Britt Baker taking on Toni Storm. We've got Will Ospreay back in action, the new IWGP champion, and Hiroshi Tanahashi is in a face-to-face with Jonathan Moxley. Guys, stay with me, and we'll watch it together.
God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allen, and you're listening to Give Me a Whole Yeah podcast.
Hello and a very warm welcome to the Give Me a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. We are approximately 4 minutes away from tonight's Dynamite. I better get it up on screen, eh? And thank you all so much for joining me. It means so much, and it's awesome to have you all in chat. As always, I need to update the tags, and I haven't. Guys, I'm sorry I was a little bit late. I was putting out the washing, doing grown adult stuff on a Wednesday evening. Thank you, everyone. Say hello in chat as you all pop in. I can see you. I can see that you've all come in. It's Sassy with the first comment saying hello, handsome. Hello, Sassy. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Hope you are doing well, my dear. What is for tea this evening? Like and subscribe, guys, to support the channel. What do you want to talk about first? Sassy, it's up to you. You want to talk about Jeff Hardy or you want to talk about Vince McMahon? Both have been in the news for various things, massive things, actually, especially the Vince McMahon thing, is going to potentially impact wrestling in ways that we don't know yet. 3 minutes until Dynamite. So tonight's main event, let's do Jeff Hardy first, because I ain't got your comment through yet. Let's talk a little bit about Jeff Hardy. Oh, Dom's not here, man. Dom was at Download this weekend. Looks like he had an awesome time. I was speaking to his partner about it today, and said they had an amazing time. Had a great time together. And Dom's the biggest Kiss fan in the world now, apparently. That's a lie, but you can ask him about that on the next live stream. But no, they had a good time. She shared a lot of videos from it, and Dom was messaging me during the event as well. And they had a nice time, so that's good. And he's currently in Amsterdam, I believe, on a stag do. Jeff Hardy, let's go then. Jeff Hardy has been pulled from tonight's main event. Obviously, he was supposed to take on the Jurassic Express and the Young Bucks in a triple threat ladders match. Jeff Hardy been in a lot of ladder match recently, including being really hurt in the what pay-per-view? Double or Nothing event. He was seriously hurt in that, apparently concussed through most of the night. Jeff Adams, what is up, and feeling better tonight? Hopefully, I'm not going to go off stream and start vomiting. No, I'm feeling way better tonight, man. I've had some rest. I've had a busy few days. Oh, we got a love heart on Facebook. Thank you, Dom. Hello, Dom. Hope you're doing well, brother. And having a nice time, man. Having some nice time off. Well, 1 minute and 30 seconds. So Jeff Hardy has been arrested for a DUI, driving under the influence. There is video footage of that. You can see it on Law and Crime Network for the full 20-minute dashboard cam of the police. I mean, it's bad. It's really bad. It's something that has happened before. He's had his license taken off him and stuff, but there seems to be some sort of rental loophole in America where you can rent cars. If you see the driving, it's very erratic in the dashboard cam. It's not good, man. It's not good. And whilst, it's easy to sort of say, well, he's obviously struggling with his health, with his mental health, with his physical health. It makes no excuse that you shouldn't be driving under the influence. I mean, when he does that, he's putting the lives of others at risk, and that is not fair, and it's happened multiple times. I really hope he can get the help he needs, and Tony Khan has said that they will support him in the help that he needs, and he will remain off pay until such. We did see similar, it's a completely different situation, but similar types of messages go out with Jimmy Havoc when Jimmy Havoc was suspended. Obviously, that was a completely different case and different circumstances. However, it doesn't mean that Jeff will be back. We'll have to see how his recovery goes. And I think the AEW are seemingly taking a lot of notice of that and ensuring that he gets the help he needs. And whether he'll be back on our TVs or not, I don't know. But right now, he needs to get the help he needs. He needs to accept the help that they're offering and get back to a proper state so we can enjoy him again as a performer, But, DUI is serious, man. It's a serious damage to him, potential damage to himself, and serious potential damage to others, is my opinion on it. So he needs to go away and take some time to sort that out. The Jericho Appreciation Society coming out straight away as Chris Jericho in the hair versus hair match is happening at the start of Dynamite. Guys, I'm looking forward to this. I haven't been as excited for a Jericho match in a while. So who's losing the hair tonight? Let's put that in the poll, shall we? Give me a whole yeah. I need to get this up to do a poll. Poll. Who loses the hair? Question mark. Jericho or Ortiz? I feel like it's going to be Ortiz. I feel like this is look at his hair. It's all poofy. It looks great. I feel that this is the start of Jericho potentially losing in his hair eventually, but having a couple of matches to build up to that. That's how I do it. Hi, Jeff, says Sassy. Glad you are feeling better. It was one night, man. It was just weird. It was just so weird. Jeff, with a random tidbit about my life. Our power's been out for the past 48 hours. No, man. Kick back in literally 15 minutes ago. Boom. Back. You know why? Because give me a whole year streaming. That's why, Jeff. Ready for you, baby. What is up, Sassy? To be honest, Jeff Hardy hasn't seemed right since he's been in AEW. It was a long time before that, I think. And people have been on Twitter accusing Matt and Rebby of enabling Jeff, which is wrong, man. I mean, you can't put the blame on them. They can't look after a grown-ass man all the time, and make sure that you can support people in life, but you can't be responsible for other people all the time, in my opinion. Ortiz coming out with a face paint on, his hair looking full as well. What is going to happen tonight? Is he going bald? Is there going to be some stipulation? I don't feel like AEW do that. Ortiz straight in, going up against Jericho. Crowd on the feet, ready for this before we even get to see the start of the match. I'm assuming the ring bell went. No way it's Jericho. No, I can't see him losing his hair right now. Sassy. Jericho looks like he spent a little extra time on his hair tonight, like he was saying goodbye to it. You think Jericho? Make sure you vote, man. The vote is live. You just got to put down exactly who you think in that vote, and then we'll do a count up before the end of the match, hopefully. Hi, Anthony. Do you like Star Wars? Michael, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you. Do I like Star Wars? I've only seen 5 of the films, so I'm going to guess that's a no. I mean, it's fine. The original 3 were quite good. The original trilogy weren't as good. Ortiz putting Chris Jericho in that barbershop chair. And they've got a light right above it. Nice. Hey, Toddy. Hey, Todd. Yeah, nice to see you, Todd. Hope you're doing well, brother. Thank you for coming on, not on your wife's account, on your account, your own account now. Started a YouTube account to join in the discussion with the guys on Give Me a Whole Year. He used to watch on Facebook all the time, and he's like, there's more happening on the YouTube, so I'm going to hang out there. You rock, Todd. You rock. Thank you so much. Yeah, if I got a DUI this weekend, it isn't like my company would be blamed for it. No, exactly, man. Exactly. And it's not like your work could be blamed for it as well. It's not good. It's not good, and he needs to take responsibility for that, and hopefully get the help he needs. That's what I've got to say on the matter, really. There's a lot of people saying other stuff, but you've got to be responsible as an adult as well. Let's get the match up right now on the ticker. Chris Jericho versus Ortiz. Boom. Hey, Michael. Hi, Anthony. Obi was on Disney Plus. I did hear that with Ewan McGregor, who I saw live once in a show. He was in a show called Guys and Dolls in London. Many moons ago, 20 years ago. Really fantastic show. And yeah, I got to meet him after the show and shake his hand. So thanks for entertaining me, man. It was cool. It was cool. It was a good show. I love stuff like that. Special show, man. It's not often like you get to see Ewan McGregor in a theatre show. Oh, Jericho going for the Hurricanrana, but Ortiz catching him into the power bomb. The barber at ringside. We are going to see someone with a shaved head tonight. We are going to see a new wrestler with a shaved head. Kip Sabian seems to be in the background with the box on his head. The floating drop. Is that what you call it? The dead drop? Just lets his body go stiff. The rigor mortis drop. How about that? There we go. Thank you. I hear all right. Depends on the job. Some companies make you sign a morality clause. Right. Interesting. Interesting, Sassy. Bringing a different dimension to the chat. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that the job hasn't led to its difficulties, but I'd also say, like, you know, we all make mistakes in lives, and Jeff's made a few mistakes. He's made too many mistakes, and it could have cost him or someone else, and that's not right. He needs help. He needs help, and he needs to sort himself out, in my opinion. Hassan Tarot says, hi. Hello, Hassan. Welcome. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Guys, tonight we've got... Oh, and then they called this event Road Rager after this week. Are you kidding? Whoops. Dax Harwood versus Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay, the new IWGP champion at Forbidden Door. We are going to be seeing him take on someone from AEW. It's going to be a big deal, whoever faces Will Ospreay. And I'm really excited for Forbidden Door. Tanahashi obviously winning his match as well, as we kind of expected. So it's going to be Tanahashi versus Jon Moxley for the interim AEW championship at Forbidden Door. Toni Storm versus Britt Baker is tonight. Speaking of great women's wrestling, I'm hoping to be able to cover Pro Wrestling Eve this Sunday. So if you want to come and hang out with someone watching Pro Wrestling Eve free on YouTube, you absolutely can, man. I'll be there. I'll be partying, supporting my dude Dan, who's come to the podcast so much and often has shows on dates that I can't see. So I'm I'm off on Sunday, so let's watch some Pro Wrestling Eve. That sounds bloody cool, doesn't it? Seen it live, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've done a live stream on it, so can't wait to do that. Hi, Anthony. I'm watching Obi-Wan episode 4 and watch Ms. Marvel episode 2 of the done a Ms. Marvel series as well. I don't really keep up with it these days. There's a lot going on, isn't there, Mikhail? A lot going on, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hi, Hassan says, Sassy, Jamel is in the house. Welcome, Jamel. How much of the Wizard of Foz's hair worth to you, honestly? The Wizard of Foz. The Wizard of Foz. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Foz. Dude, they should so play that before his gigs. Okay, so Eddie Kingston coming off and chasing off Hager and one of the other members of Jericho's Appreciator. Sorry, I haven't learned the names. Nick Jackson, after cutting his beard, looked like Dan Mufasa. Really? I haven't seen it, man. I haven't seen it. I look forward to it. His main event tonight, the tag team match between them and the Young Bucks. And a delayed suplex from Jericho. Looking strong, man. And showing off them guns. Showing off them guns to the audience. Hi, Jamel, says Sassy. Ortiz, paint, come off already. Jericho really showing off them guns. Obviously, we've got Aubrey Edwards in the ring as well. Aubrey and him have had several run-ins in the past. So interesting to see where that goes. Thomas, how are you doing? Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. Have you been to any more wrestling events, my dude? Have you been getting in the ring a little bit more? I heard it has magical powers, the powers of jackassery. Jamel, you are well into this kayfabe of Chris Jericho, and I love it. I love it. Jackassery. The jackassery. Hi, Anthony. No, I mean episode 5 of Obi-Wan, the finals Obi-Wan episode 6. Great. Well, you enjoy that. You enjoy Obi-Wan. Is anyone else watching Obi-Wan? Is anyone else into that? Who knows? I'm not. That's cool. That's so cool. Guys, make sure you vote in the poll. I want to see who you think is going to win this match. Who is going to lose the hair? Who is losing this match, I guess, is what I'm asking. Is it going to be Chris Jericho or Ortiz? I feel like it's going to be Ortiz. I feel like they're building up to a bigger hair versus hair match, because hair versus hair match is supposed to be a massive deal. And I think everyone expects Jericho to lose it, but I think they'll be building up to a pay-per-view with Jericho's hair on the line. An Irish whip into the corner as he meets Jericho's big boot in the corner, going up to the top rope now. Jericho crowd is jacked tonight. Love it. Well, I mean, this is kind of a fun way to get the crowd into the match, Jeff. Into the event, seeing a hair versus hair match as your first thing you see. That's cool as rubbish. That was a close one, man. That was a close one. William Regal saying that Jericho is going to wear a wig when losing his hair, maybe a big afro. I mean, it'd be a gimmick, and you know that Jericho would do that gimmick. The sports entertainer that he is. Ortiz going behind. Jericho going for the roll-up. We're going for the walls of Jericho, but no, getting rolled through. Hi, Anthony. I'm thinking next episode 3 of Miss Marvel. You enjoy it, Mikhail. I wouldn't do much worry about the Wizard of Oz losing his hair. It will grow back overnight. Really? It's a bit thin on top, Jamel. I think that's why everyone thinks that Jericho's going to lose it, because there are some photos where it looks much thinner than now. Jericho whispering to Ortiz what's going to happen next in the match. It would be better if somehow Kingston interfered and cost Jericho his hair. It would be the best way to keep building at this point. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. Obviously, Kingston is on the outside, sort of battling off the rest of Jericho Appreciation Society by himself. Ortiz going for the corkscrew, but missing. And the code breaker there from Chris Jericho, putting him down. Kingston coming in and Aubrey looking at him. Ellie, is that a sign of something to do with the ending? The guy with we assume it's Kip Sabian doing a slow clap on the outside. Oh, I also found out, I didn't realize this from the programming, because I can't always hear the commentary because, I'm gabbing over it. That the Intercontinental, the new, what's it called? International Championship, whatever it is actually a 4-way at the pay-per-view, so that'll be interesting. Jericho in with the walls. It's locked on. I mean, it's not the walls because you don't have the knee in, but the camel clutch. It's cool. It's a cool move. Thank you all so much for joining me, guys. If you are new here, please feel free to say hello in chat. We love seeing new people here. We've got 9 people watching. Thank you for hanging out. We do Dynamite every week, man, and it's cool. We've got a cool community here. Oh, the Jericho Appreciation Society pushing off Ortiz thing from the hand from the ring ropes and all being attacked by Kingston, but they've got the better hand. Who else is coming in? It's Santana and who else? Oh, it's Willie Uter. Why has Willie Uter come out? Hey? Huh? Why is William Regal out there? What am I missing here? Why is the Blackpool Combat Club involved in this? Oh, Kingston with a back slap to Jericho. The back slap to Jericho. No way. You was right, Jeff. Kingston's getting involved. 1, he's not going to get a pin here. 2, oh, kick out. Oh, but it was such a good kick out, wasn't it? Because no one knew it was happening. Great. Hi, Anthony. WWE chairman is under investigation. Vince McMahon certainly is under investigation. A $3 million hush pat involved in Vince McMahon. Yes, and John Laurinaitis and several others in the company. Is that why Stephanie McMahon left WWE months ago? Who knows? It's only speculation on my part, but certainly could have been, eh? Certainly bloody could have been. Terrible, man. If there's a Fuego del Sol. Fuego del Sol with the baseball bat. Fuego del Sol joining the Jericho Appreciation Society. Yeah, man. Get rid of a couple of the sort of unrecognizable guys. Just have 2.0, Hager, Jericho, and he gets the pin. He gets the pin because of Fuego del Sol. A massive story beat. Giving Fuego del Sol something to do. He's that sort of proper gimmicky character, which is great. Perfect. Fuego wanting to celebrate with Jericho, but Jericho's doing his own thing. And Jericho, I think, just saying, just calm down. Just calm down. Hager, what is he wearing, man? Eddie Kingston, can't believe it. Jericho giving Fuego a big cuddle. Fuego getting the rub off Jericho. This could be a big moment for him. It's not Fuego. It's Sammy Guevara. No way. Awesome. Awesome. It was Sammy all along. Cool, because, I mean, the Intercontinental Championship thing was all over the place, wasn't it? TNT Championship, excuse me. God, I'm in a WWE mood tonight. Middle fingers up for Santana and Ortiz. Obviously, you've got the history with Santana and Ortiz as well. The Barber in the ring. Can Kingston knock out the Barber? Sammy sucks chance. Jericho smiling because he knows he's got that Sammy heat on him right now. Oh, no. Ortiz grabbing it off the Barber. Oh, man, is this going to work? Sometimes this doesn't work and it just looks terrible. Oh, they haven't charged it. They haven't charged it. Give me a mic, says Kingston. Ortiz cutting off his dreadlocks right now. Oh, he's doing it. Man of his word, saying Kingston. Blood and guts as he's cutting off his head. He's cut himself. Ah, no, careful. Them things are... Oh, he has cut himself. They're horrible when you cut yourself with them. Just chanting blood and guts as blood starts pouring from his head from the shaver that he's using to cut off his hair. What the hell? Well, the Blackpool Combat Club are working with the other three, Kingston, etc. Yeah, I suppose from the pay-per-view, there's just so much in that faction, I guess. I always see Blackpool Combat Club as Danielson, Moxley, and Yuta, personally, and Regal. But yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, you have a good point. It's building to blood and guts, so you got to get Yuta in there. Yeah, man, Yuta would be great in there. It's going to be exciting, isn't it? Oh, so that's the extra person then to match up the teams. 6 and 6. Dennison. Yeah, that's 6 and 6, isn't it? Here we go. Is this security match? I mean, this is going to be hard to do. One of the things that was great about the way they all come in through that cage, and Cornette's mentioned this a hell of a lot, is how they was all entering one at a time, running into Wardlow, and Wardlow was able to believably attack them. What are you doing with 20 people around you? I don't know. It's either going to be good or it's going to be garbage. But that's the most exciting type of wrestling we have, right? JAS versus BCC. Choose your favorite alphabet gang. Absolutely. This is war. Fuego del Sol just turned healed. It wasn't even Fuego. That's Sammy Guevara. It's bloody Sammy Guevara. Turned heel. Well, I mean, he's already a heel. Just has to take Conti. Oh man, $1 million. Too hot, too Fuego. It was Sammy all along. Nope, it's Sammy Guevara. Sammy is too hot, too Fuego. I love the People's Court intro. Yeah, man, the People's Court intro was great, man. Ortiz wanted to cut his hair. This match was just an excuse. Yeah, man, but it could be building up to a bigger thing. With Jericho. It's also, if you're going to cut your hair, have it in story. I was listening to Brian Alvarez on Wrestling Observer Radio, and he was talking about how he was really annoyed with Kevin Nash when he had a hair versus hair match, and he got it cut short as opposed to just shaving it all off. Are we not getting an intro for the 20 men? Oh, come on. Oh, no, the security staff on the side of the ring. Toni saying they could all come in the ring at the same time. Wardlow pushing people off now as the rest just stand around. They've been eliminated. And they're actually giving numbers. That is pretty hilarious. As they all swarm Wardlow. He knocks everyone away. Someone's holding Wardlow's leg as Wardlow just fights everyone else off. That guy's getting a powerbomb. Who's getting the powerbomb? Yeah, that guy's getting a powerbomb. There we go. He's getting the powerbomb. Oh, over his back. Oh, as he throws him to the outside of the ring. I thought that was a mistake, and I don't think it was. I think it was beautiful. I hope Homicide and Gage are there at Blood and Guts. That'd be cool, Sassy. That'd be cool. Hey, didn't know that you guys were live. Lol, Michael, welcome, my brother. Thank you so much for joining us. Nice to see you. How are you doing, and how is your pops doing? Wardlow standing on one person while submitting the other guy out. God, this is garbage, isn't it? This is garbage. This is garbage, guys. It sounds better on paper than it is in reality, isn't it? Wardlow, choke slams for everyone. He's going to pile them all up and pin them together. Come on, ring announcer. You've got to tell us what numbers were eliminated. Powerbomb to that dude. He's dead. Oh, we did get told. Thank you. And another powerbomb here. And another kick. But it's all so inconsequential, isn't it? Powerbombs to everyone as Wardlow booting before delivering the powerbombs. What do we think, guys? What do you think? I'm piling up another 3. I just think this is a bit garbage. Crowd aren't really into it either. Hey, Mark's buddy says Sassy. So what's the poll? Oh, mate, thank you. I don't want to click off this. I don't want to see it as well. Oh, man. Okay, cool. End the poll right there. I did guess that that Ortiz was going to lose it. And we do have a 50-50 split in the crowd. So, again, I was like, this will be interesting. And I'm not interested in this. I mean, powerbombs to people I don't care about. Yeah, this is... Stacking them up. One guy's not even got his shoulders on the mat. I've loved the sports entertainment of this. I've loved the sports entertainment of Wardlow. This is just garbage. This is just garbage. Sorry. Hey, Sassy, can't wait till Mox comes on. Never can. Mox versus Tanahashi tonight as well. Well, the face-to-face. That'd be cool. That's a match that they wanted to have happen for years and never happened. And because it's a big money match. I mean, more power bombs, whatever. Looking up to the crowd because they're dead. Crowd come back. Me too. His daughter turned 1. So cute. Oh, man. Did he post a photo with her or something? I saw a cute kid. This 20 match got me thinking, who would win this, fan? A man with the strength of 10 men or 100 men? Depends if they're running one at a time like these guys are. Powerbomb onto the people. That was quite funny. Guy going up to the top rope. Is that the one that held him earlier? Yeah, and gets caught by Wardlow. So he's the guy that's the wrestler for sure. And just powerbombing him onto everyone. Picking up the guy with the long hair. Is that it? What a load of garbage. This case is dismissed. Right, okay, that was garbage. Everyone is doing good. My dad can drive now. Banging. The night of blood and guts, my dad and mum are going to Dave Matthews. What's Dave Matthews, Michael? Sorry, forgive me, I don't have a clue. This is rubbish. Yeah, I thought so, Todd. Matt Sterling in the ring now. Powerbomb to Stan. Dan Lambert, who was face before, now heel again. The rest of the team of America Top Team messes with him. Matt Hughes and Tyron Rudley. Don't know them. But again, UFC fighters. I mean, it's interesting that they're bringing in a lot of these America Top Team people. They seem to be having a good time with it anyway. Right, okay, so is Wardlow going to be able to take these? Are they going to be able to deliver moves or what? What's he going to say to him? William Hughes getting into the ring. He's put his sunglasses on. They ain't wrestling. You boys are from St. Louis, says Wardlow. So, being from the same area, he knows that they're smarter than to take orders from a rich asshole. Cut from the same cloth is Wardlow's argument. And Matt Sterling being thrown into Wardlow. And the crowd are enjoying this moment. Bang. Cool. Knocking out Matt Sterling. I suppose a big moment in terms of that storyline beat and get it, but the match was garbage. At least I had a little bit of another thing. And I don't really know if Wardlow should be talking. He's a bit all over the place sometimes. Hi, Dale, says Sassy. Some real Vince Russo level booking that. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, at least the moment at the end was sort of memorable. Matt Sterling getting the powerbomb. Other ways around that. Sassy, at least someone says hi to Dale. Oh, Dale, I missed your comment. What's up, my dude? And hello, Sassy. Dale, welcome, baby. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Sorry I missed your comment, mate. Sorry I missed your comment. Michael, so glad. He's a singer. A really good singer. Who is? Oh, the Dave Matthews. Oh, okay, cool. I need to do some on the video. Just 1 second. I haven't put anything on the video that I needed to do. I haven't done tags or anything. I'm a bad man, and I won't get people watching on YouTube. But guys, if you are watching on YouTube, despite my mess ups, thank you so much. And let's see. Oh, we didn't have another poll. Oh, I've got several messages held for review as well. Let me read them for you guys. JAS Jackass Society. Oh man! So if you say something like that has a swear word in it, or what could be a swear word, then it cuts it out, and it's hard for me to see it because I've got to watch wrestling on one screen, right? Jamel says I can't imagine Tony Khan playing these security guards to their ass get beat every week. It's not worth paycheck compared to contract money. Absolutely, Jamel. Matt Hughes is the face of a man holding a giant dump. It was, wasn't it? It was. Sorry, guys. You see, they don't come up on my StreamYards. They only come up on the YouTube page. So sorry if we ever miss anything. That'll be why generally. Cool. Road Rage to sign on. Out of all these guys in this match, which one will be on Dark or Dark Elevation next? The guy that come off the top rope, he was the wrestler. And certainly more trained than the other guys. He also took the first powerbomb, holding the legs while Wardlow was fighting off the other guys. He's the guy that will be on Dark next. That's my prediction. Me too. Plus my grandma turned 80 today. Jeez Louise, man. That's a great birthday. Glad to still have her around. Her birthday party on Saturday. We'll have a great time, man. Have a great time and hold her. Tell her you love her, man. Tell her you love her. Always say hi, but everyone knows you. You are fam, Dale. We are all happy to see you, baby. We are all happy. Thank you, Sassy, for saving my ass again. This is why we got Sassy here. She's the best. We've got 12 people watching. Thank you so much. If you could like the video, helps us out. That was a stupid segment. Absolutely agree, Michael. Waste of time. And tell Grandma I said hi. I was more excited for it, and then the reality of it was absolute garbage. Dale, laughing face, thumbs up. Dale's all good. Dale's all good. That's all good. That's what we want. A happy community here. Hi, Dale. Sorry, got caught up with all my good news. How are you? Says Michael. There we go. See? Dale pointing out that no one says hi and just getting like an overwhelming Hulkamaniac hug from our community. It rocks, man. It rocks. Thank you so much. Cool. And yeah, sorry, I haven't done a few things on the video that I need to do, like put it in the playlist and stuff like that. Let's do that. AEW live stream done. Save. Guys, we don't have many videos out on the channel. Actually, I noticed this week we have got a Raven video coming up later this week, so subscribe for that in Dom's interview with Raven. And what is happening now? It is the top guys. Guys, we are about to see the new IWGP champion. We are gonna see. Oh man, Dax rocks. Poll. Let's do a poll. who wins. Man, that music. Dax Harwood or Will Ospreay? I think that's how you spell Will Ospreay. Right. There we go. That is the poll up, guys. Let's see who you think is going to win. And yeah, man. Great match here. Dax Harwood versus Will Ospreay. Hopefully give us more of a direction for Will Ospreay as well within Forbidden Door. I'm assuming it's going to be Adam Page. I think Adam Page versus Will Ospreay is the match they're going to do. Check him out, man. From Essex, England, our English lad, Will Ospreay, new IWGP champion. Man, he's a star, man. He's so talented. He's great years ago when he was sort of doing stuff with World of Sport, and I've seen him at my venue where I work at, the City Hall in Hull. I've seen him live. I worked on a show that he did, and fantastic. Fan-bloody-tastic. And that's why he's a champion of one of the biggest wrestling companies in the world, you know? That is why he's there. He could be in any company he wanted, man. Any company would love to sign him. Obviously, he's enjoying his time in Japan at the minute, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. Excited. Man, he looks like a star, doesn't he? Even with his taunts at the start against Dax Harwood. Fantastic. I need to change to banner, don't I? Damn it. God, there's so much to do on this stream when you're by yourself. Pow. Locking up now in the middle of the ring. Straight away, really quick arm drag as Will Ospreay warming up, doing a jog across the ring. There we go, guys. No problem. I'm good, mate. Thanks. Good. We're glad to hear it. This match is going to be insane. It should be the main event. It's a cracking wrestling match after that garbage we had. So where is Essex in relation to Hull? Essex is in London, not too far away from where Becky lives, my partner. Yeah, it's just in London, in the capital. So how far away is it? Was the question. How long does it take Becky to drive here? 4 hours. 4 hours drive. Train, it's about 4 hours again, 4 or 5 hours. Yeah. How far away my girlfriend lives? 4 or 5 hours drive away, guys. And a jump there from Will Ospreay over the top of Dax Harwood. Hurricanrana as Dax Harwood absolutely throws himself into it, man. Throws himself into it. Are you and Dan going live for Impact on Saturday? I don't know if Dan is. I know Dom's away. I'm working on Saturday. I'm working. Who am I working? Tony Blackburn, old wrestling, an old radio host from the sort of 60s and 70s, pirate radio in the UK. Quite a lot of history there, actually. So it's going to be quite interesting. Yeah, I'm working Tony Blackburn in a 60s show. Should be fun. I've been working on The Miz all week. Setting that up. So yeah, been a good time. Good week. Dax with a massive chop to Will Ospreay, who sells it great, man. Oh, and sells another one again, like just falling to the feet. I was expecting the same sell again, and we get something different. As he looks in agony on the floor. Then facial expressions. I mean, Japan, they use the faces a lot, you know, and that's why you get this sort of style from the similar sort of thing to Kenny Omega. You know, they're over the top emotive in the faces at times because that's how they're used to wrestling for the Japanese audiences. Oh, flying over the top. It doesn't always translate well. I enjoy it. I enjoy Omega's sort of style of it. I feel like Ospreay's maybe overdoing it a tiny bit at this point on the American TV show, but it's all cool, man. It's all cool. And that's interesting, isn't it? The different sort of style balances that we have from different promotions. I tell you what I am doing, Michael. I'm hoping to do Pro Wrestling Eve this week. They have the She One the tournament. That is on Saturday and Sunday. You can watch it free on YouTube on the page. Obviously, Dan Reed, who you've seen join me several times on the channel, he is the promoter of Pro Wrestling Eve, and going to be a big show. And if you guys are into AEW, Jamie Hayter is going to be there. So come and hang out with me and we'll watch a bit of the She-1. It should be on YouTube for free, certainly some of it, and it's happening Saturday and Sunday, I believe. So check it out. Go and subscribe to Pro Wrestling Eve, guys. And yeah, come and hang out if you can. It'd be nice to watch it with you guys. Back elbow and chops to Will Ospreay. That's getting a lot of offense here on the IWGP champion. Telling the cameraman to move. Great. Telling him to move and he's not even going for the spot. Catching the leg between the apron there as a massive double drop kick sends him back to the ring steps. Beautiful stuff. The way he hits that drop kick as well, you could tell that it's for Dax to jump back on. Jax took it perfectly. It's to the side. Love that cameraman spot. Move out the way. We're going to do a move right on you and I don't want to hurt you. And they're not even doing the spot. Freaking great. Will Ospreay comical, but love the cocky style. Yeah, man. Yeah. He's great. A great high flyer, but he seems to put a bit of bulk on as well. I like how Ospreay reached up to pull Dax's hair to break the show, then going, well, that ain't going to work. Yeah, man, there's so many. These two wrestlers, man, these are like so detail-oriented wrestlers, you know, who this is a big match for Dax. You know, he knows what Will Ospreay means to the wrestling world and certainly the international wrestling world. You know, and he's in a tag team. He's a tag team wrestler. He's an out-and-out tag team wrestler, and this is a massive solo match for him. You know, and he knows that. He knows there might not be many chances to see Will Ospreay and Dax Harwood again solo. So he's going to make the most of it, and he does. And he works so hard, man. FTR works so hard. Loving this match, by the way. Oh, that Irish whip into the corner. Proper slamming into the turnbuckle. Oh, guys, I feel sorry for you if you're on break at the minute. Loving this stuff. Loving all the little details. Crowd out is into it, but damn, this is good wrestling. Claps as the crowd get in behind Dax, I guess. I mean, I suppose it's that Dax is AEW's wrestler and they're the AEW fans, so they're going to support Dax, even though you've got the champion of the other show on the brand right now. Interesting. Forbidden Door, guys. Sorry, I know we've got a few Mox fans, Sassy and Michael being the biggest of all. I really think Tanahashi's getting it, man. Tony Khan was saying how he wants Forbidden Door to be annual, which I think would be a great idea. And you want to make a statement? It don't matter if Mox wins that championship, guys. I prefer Mox without a championship, to be perfectly honest. The chase with Mox is always better. And it seems like we're coming back from break right now as Will Ospreay with a back kick now onto Dax. These guys have done just enough during the break without going over the top as we're getting the backflip now and a beautiful German as Dax picks him up for another. And that's two. And this is where he's going to backflip out of it, isn't it? No, he hits the third. No, Dax not stopping. Will Ospreay, like he's being controlled by Dax, but at the same time doing what he needs to do, but like shaking his head, selling it, man. 5, jeez Louise. And the crowd pop for him. Of course they do. I love how Ospreay, already GCW champion. Mox is he back to being GCW champion again? Nice. I hate to say it, but I think you're right, and I don't see Mox winning. You do the first Forbidden Door, right? And the championship is in a state of flux at the minute because CM Punk is off, right? So CM Punk is champion, and he's going to be the champion if whoever wins that. Oh, release German from Dax. More Germans than we've ever seen from Dax before. This is great stuff. Man, going up to the top rope now, Dax. Working hard, man. massive splash, but it doesn't happen. You see, just fists, no flips. We've seen it a few times with FTR. Oh, and there we go with the 450 splash, was it? Great stuff, man. Yeah, so Mox winning doesn't do out. Having Tanahashi on the show for a couple of events, and he's not going to be on Dynamite every week. I'm well aware of that. But you bring him over for the next pay-per-view, have him against Danielson. That's a main event match, right? That's a main event match. Danielson would love that. Tanahashi would love that. That's big money for AEW. Japan are happy with that deal because they're putting both of their champions over in the same night. The pay-per-view has consequence. There's a reason to watch Forbidden Door. It's not just a B-level WWE pay-per-view. Yeah? You know, there's actual stuff that happens in it, you know? Oh, that was a really good analogy, wasn't it? Yeah, man. Will Ospreay going to the top and goes for the back body drop, but instead Ospreay getting the crossbody, roll up, no, counters and kickouts. Great crowd right into this match now, right into this match. Will Ospreay getting up, saying, was it 2? Picking him up for a power bomb and running through. Oh no, he gets for the pin, and the crowd is straight back into it as a kick out again. Really nice transition into that roll up. I don't think so. And Toni has to give something for annual deal, and the belt is key. Yes, it is. And right now, it's the right time to do it, guys. It's the right time to do it. As long as they can agree with Japan to have Tanahashi or whoever's the champion, but it should just be Tanahashi because you want to see Tanahashi and Punk. You have Tanahashi and Danielson at the next pay-per-view as the main event. Tanahashi wins. Like, you build it up this guy for him versus Punk, or even if they want to get Tanahashi off and give Danielson the win there, it doesn't matter. It's a massive moment. It's Daniel Bryanson. He's one of the biggest wrestlers in the world. Bryan Danielson, excuse me. Back elbow to the back of Dax Harwood there, and he's one of the biggest wrestlers in the world, right? And then you go to Danielson and Punk. Are you kidding me? Like, this all just like writes itself. And then after Danielson and Punk, you do Moxley and Punk, you know? BCC versus CM Punk and FTR. Yeah. Give me it, you know? Ospreay going for the Oz cutter, but too much time taunting. And here he goes. Oh no, Dax won't let it happen. He's saying, I ain't doing none of this taunting. I'm going to hold your tights, boy. Oh, slingshot, but Ospreay lands on his feet, man. And he's going for it now. Oh, goes for the Oz cutter, but Dax just stands up through it. What the hell? Oh. Sit down powerbomb. Massive kick out. What force was in that? They both jumped up as that hit. Jeez Louise. Wow. You will not beat this match tonight, guys. Jesus. Oh my God. Look at the bump on the back. That's whiplash, man. Is it me or is Kip very noticeable? I feel like he might do something tonight. Well, we do have Miro in tonight. Headbutts in the middle of the ring. You know, nice to see something than just a forearm fight, you know? Forearms to each other. I don't think so. Dax Howard seriously making a case for Wrestler of the Year nomination. Jeff, man, I agree. He's had some stellar matches this year. Good for him. Good for FTR. Raising that stock of FTR to next level stuff, man. Dax taking off his elbow pad. sits out with a Liger bomb himself, and Dax kicking out. This is great, man. Here he goes, going for that Oscar again. And he hits it that time. And it looks great, man. It looks great. The springboard cutter. Dax kicks out. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? How much are they giving to Dax here? This is great. Elbow to the back of the head of Dax. That'll be enough to put him out. And that is it. Wow. Wrestling. Wrestling. Are you freaking kidding me? I mean, I'll end the poll right there. What a good match that was. What a good match. Will Ospreay, 83%, and Dax Harwood, 16%. Interesting. Thank you, guys. I mean, we all knew that Will Ospreay was going to win. Oh, here we go. The tag team champions coming in. FTR fighting them off. Roppongi Voice, Trent Beretta in. They obviously had a match with these guys from New Japan. Sorry, I don't know all the names. Let's pretend the Jericho Appreciation Society guys. No, they're probably better than that. FTR still AAA tag team champions. And Orange Cassidy is coming out. Lots of cheers as well. You know what? He's been away for a while. The crowd are happy to see him back. The crowd are popping for this, man. Making a case for a Wrestler of the Year nomination. I can agree, man. I can agree. That was a great match. It certainly was. I loved it, Todd. I thought it was great. And thank you all so much for joining me. Orange is back. He certainly is, Michael. He certainly is. Is he been injured? Oh, yeah, of course he was. He was injured in that ladder match, wasn't he? Oh, no, do not do Ospreay versus Cassidy. No, they won't do that. They won't do that. They might have a match on... they might have a match on New Japan. I mean, we're getting Will Ospreay on Dynamite. Like, Will Ospreay is the IWGP champion right now. Why not send Orange Cassidy over to the Japanese tapings? New Japan's tapings. There we go. That's better English. Ospreay backing off, not from Orange, but from the entire faction around Orange. Hongi Vice and FTR. FTR joining in. FTR what? FTR and Orange Cassidy what? Main event, John Moxley versus Tanahashi. Tony Khan actually said, like, they've asked him to do Moxley and Tanahashi several times, and he said no because it's such a big match. It needs to happen. And this is the spot to do it, man. This is where it benefits both companies. Says Tanahashi's been ducking him for 3 years. Don't have a healthy champion in CM Punk anymore. No, we do not. Are you guys happy to see Orange back? John Moxley saying he is the Forbidden Door. In many respects, you know, him, Jericho, they were the guys that sort of opened it up prior to AEW, having a lot of matches in New Japan and really setting that world on fire, you know. Jericho stuff, especially, setting New Japan on fire, man. On fire. JD Smith, dig. Oh, hang on. JD Smith, Digi Artist, welcome, my dude. How you doing? Obviously on the Twitch channel. Anyone hating on Orange Cassidy is a hater. Yeah, I mean, yeah, statement there, JD. Thank you so much. What type of digital art are you into, man? It'd be interesting to hear. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you're having an awesome day. We are on the YouTube as well. If you fancy joining us over there, hang out, man. Chat with some dudes about wrestling and gals. Dex Baker, welcome, my dude. Thank you so much for joining us. Dax doing the thumbs up, lol. Yeah, I feel like they could have played the moment a little bit more. I feel like Orange could have looked at him and then he could have gone, but he was just kind of doing it straight away. Adam Cole versus Will. Man, that'd be a match, wouldn't it? There's plenty of years for this to happen. I have to be honest, not loving Cassidy being back. Did not miss him being gone. If they'd brought him back and add layers, do something different with the character, that's fine. I get exactly what you're saying. I think that was the spot you had Paige come out to save everyone, and we get more of a tease for what I assume is going to be the Forbidden Door match. They're not going to do the IWGP champion against Will Ospreay. At the same time, they're teasing this whole faction thing. So maybe Ospreay goes off, the rest of the guys, FTR and Roppongi Vice, who are big in New Japan as well, who wrestled in New Japan for a while, have a fight with the other 4 guys that come out there, including, was it Jeff Cobb with them? Was Jeff Cobb with them then? Yeah, man. Yeah. Hi, JD, getting love over from the YouTube from our sassy hater in the house. There we go. Jeff's a hater of Orange Cassidy. I'm indifferent, man. I like sometimes it's great, sometimes it's goddamn awful. And we're getting some loves from Sassy to Dex. Welcome, Dex. Mostly 3D animation. Nice, man. Nice. I need to work on some animation for this goddamn intro that we need to sort out. Have to retool and rebuild best friends. Yeah. Or just get rid of them completely. Let them go their separate ways. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you want to see them do something with them? John Moxley coming out now. Wow thing. I'm not going to be able to spell Tanahashi. Don't even try and type that out. Let's copy it, shall we? There we go. That's easier. Wow thing. You made my heart sing. Cool. Michael excited. His favorite part of the show has just come on, and Moxley is coming through the crowd. We all know when Sassy's there, she's going to give him a big cuddle. His first big match against Pac was great, but after seeing the same shtick a dozen times, it gets a little stale for me. It depends on the shtick. For me, it just depends on the shtick. It depends how they use his shtick. When it's put in the match at real random times, it can be real distracting. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it kills a match. I didn't really like the lights out match with him and Adam Cole. I don't know. It's hard, man. Here comes Tanahashi on AEW TV right now. Oh, the music, man. Kenny Omega, man. He's got to come back at Forbidden Door and do something, hasn't he? Tease it for next year. Or are they doing a Carter and Page? Jim Ross putting over Tanahashi huge, saying that he's one of the top 3 of all time. Hate, says Jeff. Hates. A lot of hate for Jeff. A lot of hate. I need a moment, lol. That's Sassy, go get a mop. Sort it out. Jeff Adams must be more of a stale lemonade guy. Whoa, we got hate on here. No, we don't do hate. He's not stale. Stale lemon, but it's the right type of hate. I mean, it's like orange juice or lemonade. Who loves orange soda? Jeff loves orange soda. Tanahashi on AEW feels unreal. It certainly does, Michael. Tanahashi playing up to the holy shit chants. Do we get them in New Japan? Do we get them? Moxley with the microphone now, saying he's been chasing him for a long time. This is exciting. Can Tanahashi speak English? I'd assume he has basic knowledge of English. I mean, they've worked with a lot of English wrestlers in New Japan. So I'd assume to communicate some of the matches, they'd need to have an understanding, just as when wrestlers go across there, they grow a learning of Japanese. I guess a lot of it depends where you are, isn't it? I mean, it's sort of a simplified English, I'd assume, that you learn to communicate with people, you know? You try to communicate with the people around you, don't you? I love how JR is putting over Tanner, but it shows the difference in his commentary for the rest of the show. Yeah, man. Yeah, good point. Good point, Dex. Very basic English, says Dan, who probably worked with Tanahashi at some point. Dan from Pro Wrestling Eve has joined us. Welcome, my dude. She won is this weekend. I've been telling the people about it early on the stream. I'm going to be streaming it on Sunday, hopefully. Guys, subscribe to Pro Wrestling Eve. I'm sure they'll have some content across there, and we'll do a live stream of it. Dan, can we do a live stream on Sunday? Is that good with you, man? Let us know, dude. Let us know. I'm excited for it. Jamie Hayter, she won this year. Like, does he know what Moxley's saying right now? He'll have an understanding of what the promo is, I'm sure. Jeff. There's a good question for Dan. Dan, how does John Moxley saying he's the best professional wrestler on this planet? Dan, do they use translators a lot in backstage at these events? I mean, I understand that the communicate with. If I move to France, I'm going to learn a bit of French. You know, I'll learn how to ask for a loaf of bread. You know, do they have translators? It's interesting. Absolutely, it's interesting. Like, does he know what Moxley's saying right now? He'll know the basics. Hey, Dan, not worked with him, but spent a bit of time with him. Nice, Dan. Nice. Dan obviously worked a lot with Kota Ibushi. So yeah, fantastic. Dan's a good man. I'm American and I have fairly basic English, says JD. JD, you're welcome on this channel, man. You're welcome on this channel. You're tickling me, dude. Hey, Dan, says Sassy. Absolutely do it. Thank you. I can only do this Sunday, I think. But I can't wait. I can't wait, Dan. I miss it, man. Do you mean in terms of putting the match together? Yeah, I mean, I know that you obviously grew up watching a lot of Japanese wrestling. That's why your love for what's Jericho doing coming out before Tanahashi speaks? Haven't we already had Jericho? He's still got his hair. What? Yeah, maybe not just in terms of putting a match together, but maybe in terms of take on is with him and Fuego del Sammy. Yeah, not just in terms of putting the match together, but what about like contract negotiations and stuff like that? I'd assume they used a lot of translation within that to make sure that everyone comes to agreed terms within stuff. Interesting. I don't know how much you know about it. I'd assume you know a lot because you know a lot about everything. Cool. I'm working and lurking, so I'll be in and out. That's all good, JD. That's all good, man. And feel free to subscribe to us on the YouTube as well. And we hang out every night for Dynamite. Not that it's on every night. Saying he's going to burn your face with a fireball because he's a wizard. Moxley giving him the middle finger. Jericho saying he'd beat him. Jericho, shut up, says Tanahashi. And the crowd love it. I mean, what more English do you need to speak? That's the most you got. Go get him as the Lance Archer attacking Desperado from Suzuki-gun. Oh, this is getting confusing, guys. There's everyone in here. New Japan is invading AEW. What's going on? Right, okay. So Sammy and Tay are in the Jericho Appreciation Society. Good place for him, I feel. Good place. And we have a female in the faction as well, which is great.
Lush Trace sex gods. They'll have sex many times as they start kissing in the ring. Oh, lots of tongues. I miss my girl. Lance Archer. From Suzuki-gun and Desperado. They're on loan from the leader, Minoru Suzuki. Did he say Minoru Suzuki is teaming with him at Forbidden Door? I mean, this is going to be Shota Umino. Red shoes in front of his father. Jericho beat him, bringing up all the history with Jericho in the Tokyo Dome. Jericho wanting to get his hands on Eddie Kingston. I mean, how? And here comes Eddie Kingston out again. I'm down with this, guys. I'm down with this. Ortiz with his head shaved fully. I kind of wish he still had the scraggles like he had earlier. They look mental. Lance Archer, team with Suzuki. I don't know who's with who. I'm lost with who's with who. Or was it Moxley that was doing and Tanahashi with his sling blade on Desperado? Brilliant looking sling blade. Tanahashi gets his top off. As Moxley and Tanahashi face to face again. A lot going on there, man. A lot going on. I feel it kind of took away a little bit from Moxley and Tanahashi. And then the Blood and Guts match, not long after Forbidden Door. Guys, we are spoiled in June this month. We are spoiled. O'Reilly taking out Sting. Okay, so Sting must be coming back soon. He's going to do the same exact thing to him. Was this part of the promo before the match at Double or Nothing, which was a decent match, but it didn't need to be on. It's a good Dynamite main event, you know. It was a long show, a long show. I know Jeff loved it, and I thought it was a decent match at times. I thought they'd gone into it a bit heavy. Nice. Darby Allin, Batman. So Sting will be coming back soon. We'll have Red Dragon and Darby Sting. That's cool, man. I'm cool with that. Why to Jay? Why to Jay? Indeed. Good question, Michael. Laziest attack jog coming out of that tunnel I've ever seen. Yeah, man. It's the same at the start when he went, get him, guys. Get him. We don't deserve Jericho. Enjoy him while he's still around and doing solid work. I'm up and down on Jericho quite a lot. Sometimes I feel he stupidly long, boring segments. Really enjoyed that first match with him. That was enough in the show for me. That part of it didn't work. It just felt like it was manic. It was all going on. And I wasn't interested in it, really. I was more interested in what was going on between Tanahashi and Moxley. I don't think it helps build that up to what it needs to be, personally. So I'll go into that after you've called the segment with Despy. Thank you, Dan. Dan going to share a bit of his answer tonight. For those of you who don't know, Dan from Pro Wrestling Eve Right Girls of Wrestling on the YouTube name, runs his own promotion called Pro Wrestling Eve. Works with many of the guys. Pro Wrestling Eve is an all-female company. All women's company, and he's worked with several people in the past as well in different companies, and yeah, worked with a lot of New Japan guys as well, including Kota Ibushi. The Wizard of Foz is not happy. Is that actually what they're calling him? Because if it is, that's genius. We're off to see the Wizard. They should all come out. A Jericho Appreciation Society at some point need to all come out as characters from Wizard of Oz. Book it, stamp. Good to see Eddie a lot more sure-footed coming down that ramp. Lessons learned. Indeed, man. This is a bit messy, says Dan. That's how I felt. This made me want to see a tag match more than a one-on-one. Yeah, but then the thing is, it was almost like Jericho coming out and just taking over the segment completely. You know, we've seen it before. I loved this fast match as well. I thought it was great. Too much going on there. Yeah, I mean, it was just about Jericho talking about his achievements within Tokyo Dome, and then I don't even know who's in that match. I couldn't even tell you who's on what side in that match at Forbidden Door, if that's what they're doing. I couldn't even tell you. Sami, Tay, and Jericho. Was Lance Archer with him? Yes. And Despy was with him. So is that against Minoru Suzuki, or is Jericho teaming with Minoru Suzuki? I mean, don't forget, I can't hear the commentary because I'm gabbing over it a lot of the time. So they should have just had Archer and Despy attack Ortiz and Kingston after the hair versus hair match and made the announcement. Yuta was already down there. Yes. Yes, they should have, Jeff. Yes, have that as a segment. And let's just focus on Moxley and Tanahashi for a bit. Yeah, Shota with the Wheeler. Cool. Will Jericho be the Painmaker? Maybe, man. Maybe go back to that gimmick. That'd be cool. Cool. Backstage with Toni Storm. Freaking Toni Storm. Hey, Dan from Eve says Todd. Hey, Dan. I've run male promotions too and worked with, a lot of Japanese legends, basically. Yes, man. Absolutely, Dan. So, to answer your question, yes, I am interested in this. And this is about the translation between Japanese wrestlers and English wrestlers and how that works. Sorry, let me listen to Toni Storm promo. We've all seen what Britt Baker brings to the table, but right here, this is the skill set of a champion. She's going to take the women's division to where it should be. Yeah, we want to see Toni Storm world champ. But why are you fighting Britt Baker for that? No, I get it. You're building up the match. Cool, building up the match that's going to happen later on. Oh, man, it's 2:10. Why are they leaving the women's segment till late again? We can have it earlier on. It's cool. I don't think it's going to lose ratings to have Toni Storm do that earlier on. Smiley, Ethan Page coming out now. This is a match against Miro. Could this be? People have said that Kip Sabian, we all assume it's Kip Sabian in the bag on his head in the audience, has been quite prominent tonight. Could tonight be where he gets involved regarding Miro somehow? I don't know. He doesn't look like he's in the crowd right this second. Interesting one to see in this match, guys. Keep an eye out for it. Was that because Tanahashi doesn't not know English, perhaps? I think he will know English and he'll be able to say certain things for sure. But you don't even need to. You can have something between them. They're fighters. You could have had something between them. You could have had whatever. Just a pushing match before Jericho come out and separated them. Oh no, not even that. That's crap. That's worse than what happened. God praise to Miro, a sign saying, yeah, Miro is the God's God. So this is Dan from Pro Wrestling Eve answering my question on Japanese wrestlers and translation. You'll deal with the office at the promotion first. Even if you're best mates with the guy you want to use, there's just a procedure that everyone in Japan follows, no matter what. Now, there will 100% be a high-ranking Japanese office staff who speak English because that will be a necessity for the job. And you'll agree on everything in that. Great. So that answers the sort of the deal side of the question. And now, what about the putting matches together side of stuff? Is that something that you'd use a translator for, or is it something that you'd use other means to? Be it I have heard of wrestlers using dolls before to demonstrate stuff. Interesting to know, Dan. Interesting to know. I'm big on Toni Storm. Make her champ and first feud hater. Oh, man. Toni Storm's great. I love Toni Storm. Her interview with Renee Paquette was fantastic, actually. Really good interview. Talking about a lot of stuff. Agree, Jeff, and how she wasn't in love with wrestling anymore, and it was funny actually because she mentioned messaging people in the industry that she knows. I was like, that was Dan. That was Dan, who's in the stream right now. How cool is that? Agree, Jeff. Yeah, I love Toni Storm. Love Toni Storm. I don't think she can beat Thunder Rosa though. I don't know if it. I don't need Toni as a heel. I don't need Thunder as a heel. Yeah, you can do a face versus face match. Will they give enough time to build the face versus face match as it needs to be built? I have to say, with AEW being the way it is, I don't think they would. So we've got Ethan Page and Miro. Guys, who do you think is winning this? This is for the All Atlantic Championship. Who do you get winning? Oh no, we'll do that. Who do you think is winning this? Interesting, eh? Let's add a poll, shall we? Who wins? You decide. Ethan Page or Miro? Missed the E key. There we go. Let us know. A massive clothesline there from Miro, but selling the arm. Has anyone noticed Kip Sabian in the corner or not? No, he's not there, is he? Miro absolutely dominating Ethan Page here. Hilarious that Miro is announced as coming from Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing about Miro says Nashville and vice versa. Yeah. Coming from Asgard. I'm not suggesting he's a Asgardian. I mean, maybe I am. Language in the ring is universal, says Dan. There we go. You don't need a translator. If there's one there, if it makes it easy for you to explain something convoluted, then fair enough. But no, you don't need one. And to be honest, you absolutely shouldn't need one. Interesting. Dan, that's why I love you, man. I'm going to have to get you on stream at some point. I'm doing a stream of Pro Wrestling Eve on Sunday. Do you want to hang out with me? Or are you busy? Hey, I hate to leave, but I'm going through something right now. Hopefully see you guys this weekend or next. I'm sorry. No, it's all good, man. You look after yourself, and I hope whatever you're going through gets sorted ASAP, my dude. Look after yourself, Michael. We care about you. I don't want to see draws more often, more than once a year. Draws. Underpants? That's what us Brits say. What's a draw? Oh, draws, as in like just drawing a match. Duh. What is wrong with me? Yeah, man. Well, we don't see it, do we? We don't see it in. Are you suggesting that the Forbidden Door's going to have draws? I don't think we're going to have many draws. They won't have any draws in that, I don't think. I mean, AEW very rarely do draws, time limit draw, or anything like that. It does happen once a year. I mean, the only matches I can think was it Omega and Danielson, and Darby Cody, I think, had one. I mean, you're talking about a handful, man. Be good, Michael. See you on the weekend. See you, sassy. Dan Lambert coming with a punch onto Miro and showing off his muscles. Woo! Toni was definitely dipping into that Colombian candy booking the show. Definitely. I'll pop in, lol. No, you don't have to pop in, man. You'll be way too busy. You just focus on having a good time, man. You just have a good time. You have a good time. Your promotion, man. It all starts for me tomorrow, as that's when the Japanese arrive, 5 a.m. on Friday. Dan, give us a rundown of what people can see on that show, man. Give us a rundown. Oh, we've got Jamie Hayter. We've got Emi Sakura. Dude, she won a big wrestling event for Pro Wrestling Eve, and going to be exciting. Going to be a good one. I know it's going to be a good one. (2022) She Won series. Let's see what we've got. Oh, man, they've got 3 shows this weekend. Dan, are you kidding me? You are going to be dead. Man, are you live streaming them all? Can I do, like, this 2 Sunday shows? Oh, I might have to go see my dad. It's Father's Day, innit? Starts at 6:30. I'll have to get back. Jamie Hayter, Takumi Iroha, living legend Shigusa Nagayo, Japan's first ever transgendered wrestler Veni, Laura Di Matteo. Laura Di Matteo is fantastic, guys. Rio O'Reilly, another great, fantastic wrestler. Jetta, Sky Smithson, Casey, Emerson Jane, Rio. That's not Rio. Rio? Is it? Is it spelled differently? Am I tired? Alex Windsor and Fearless Charlie Morgan. Man. That is a show, man. There's some cracking names in that. No, not Emmy. Emmy's in Japan working on GTMV and Choco Pro at the minute. Man, gutted. I bet you would have. You made that. There's a reason you know exactly what she's doing. 4 shows, lol. You are mental. The last one is currently listed as exclusive members only. Oh, guys, you're going to have to be a member of Pro Wrestling to watch with me. But it's worth it. It's so worth it. Well, what do I pay? Like £7 a month, and I get like awesome pay-per-views and all of the content. It's awesome. So we drew the blocks today. Gotta suffer for the cause, Dan. Dan, putting a lot of work in, man. That's a lot of work. 4 shows. 4 shows. That's a lot. Massive diving shoulder there from Ethan Page. Oh, man. Do I not see my dad on Father's Day to do Pro Wrestling Eve? Kind of need to do the early show, don't I, to get people into the late show? Going for the cutter. 1, 2, and a kick out. So I was looking for me father for a present for Father's Day, because it's that on Sunday here. And I was like, my dad's it's so tough to buy for, man. I think most dads are. I wouldn't be. I'd be like, yeah, just buy me a record. I'm cool with a record. Danny, you'd be easy to buy for. I should just buy like a Spider-Man action figure. And I mean, I feel like our generation slightly easier. So anyway, I got my dad a grinder. So I was looking for a grinder online, which turned into a completely different thing. Massive suplex there from Miro, and another one to Ethan Page. Running into corner. Sorry, I've not watched as much of this match as I should have done. Back heel kick. So here we go. Dan, you're gonna have to copy and paste this, man, because there'll be other people that watch it, and you need to copy and paste it somewhere. We've got Alex Windsor versus Sky Smithson, Veni versus Rio, Block B, Laura Di Matteo versus Casey, Jetta versus Rio O'Reilly, Dan Lambert back on the apron, but this time getting scouted by Miro as he delivers a thrust kick to Ethan Page as well. Jetta versus Rio O'Reilly, nice. Takuya versus Charlie Morgan, awesome. Emerson Jane versus Jamie Hayter. Gotta love her, Jamie Hayter. Oh, man, game over. Straight away. Praying over the body of Ethan Page. Nice. So this is a 4-way. I didn't realize this was a 4-way last week. So it's Pac, Miro. I'm going to assume Malachi Black. And someone from New Japan. So that'll be exciting, won't it? On Rampage, he's going one-on-one with John Moxley. Dante Martin, I mean, he's an exciting performer, isn't he, to watch? Look at that paradigm shift. Look at the angle and the straightness. Beautiful. Beautiful. And the Star is Inhuman. Meet human Dante Martin. What was this? DMD and Tony Storm. Are you freaking kidding me? Get in. Good to see Dynamite getting a little more confident. 100%, 100%. Sometimes it just takes time with people, and he's got all the in-ring work. Just give him time, man. Good morning, Graham. How are you doing? Lovely to see you, my dude. Hope you are having a great day so far. It is the morning here. It is 2:20 a.m. as Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, comes out to the pyro along with Toni Storm. What a match this will be. Why in this main event? What's the main event? A ladder match? Nah. I mean, it's fine. Jamie Hayter coming out with her. Jamie Hayter going to be flying over to the UK to be in Eve, Right Girls of Wrestling, right there show this weekend, Pro Wrestling Eve. She is going to be there. Who? Britt Baker in the pink, man. She's got the heart gear still. That's cool. Obviously, the winner of the Heart Tournament. Owen Hart Tournament. Here comes Toni Storm. I don't know who did the music. I don't even recognize it. Also, glad to see Britt not carrying their own Heart belt. Time to put those on the shelf for a year. Yeah, with the outfit, she doesn't need it. She doesn't need it. I kind of wish it was a trophy, instead of a belt, personally. Do it as a slammy, Toni Storm looking fantastic, ready to rock this match, I have no doubt. As straight away, clothesline, underhook, elbows to the face, forearms. Great, as Britt Baker falling back. This is it, man. This is it. Toni Storm is AEW, man. This is. I freaking love Toni Storm. Going into the ring post there as Jamie Hayter and Rebel are around her, but Britt Baker comes in from the back. We hear from Hangman Adam Page. Is it Page versus Okada then? Nice. As she goes into the apron, she catches her on the backside and rolls her through out to the ring. Chops. This is all just intelligent stuff, guys. Show 3. Oh, sorry. Did I do show 2? Oh, sorry. I haven't done show 2, mate. Crossbody there from Toni Storm. Nice. Kick out. Not bad, thanks. Hope you are too. Graham, I'm great, man. I'm great. Banner change. Oh, but I don't want to miss anything. Hurry up. Copy and paste. Where are they? There we go. Control C. Get it back on. Thunder Rosa coming out again. Now, are we gonna have something happen between Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa here? Thunder Rosa chasing off Jamie Hayter. Interesting. Thunder Rosa and Jamie Hayter could be going into a match together. Britt Baker with the kicks in the corner as the American audience go onto an ad break. Yeah, Toni Storm returning the favor. Could it lead to trouble for the two? Who knows? Show 2 is Venny versus Alex Winder, Rio versus Sky Smithson, Cam Jetta versus Eve International Champion Laura Di Matteo. Matteo's great, guys. Casey versus Rio O'Reilly, Emerson James versus Takamuri Iroha, Jamie Hayter versus Charlie Morgan. What? You got Jamie Hayter and Charlie Morgan fighting. That is on Saturday night, guys, I assume. Saturday night, Jamie Hayter versus Charlie Morgan. Free on YouTube. Charlie effing Morgan. Also glad to see Britt not carrying the All Heart belt. Alex Windsor versus, this is show 3, guys, versus Rio. Venny versus Sky Smithson. Rio O'Reilly versus Laura Di Matteo. Jetta versus Casey. Jamie Hayter versus Takamuri Iroha. Emerson James versus Charlie Morgan. Dan, you are putting these women through Like this is an 86 WWE schedule. These women are doing so much wrestling, and then we get the winner of Block A versus the winner of Block C. The winner of Block C versus who knows at the rest, because there will be injuries. Literally, no point in writing show 4 until show 3. What? What an exciting weekend for wrestling with Pro Wrestling Eve, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Like, it's free. Just click on the channel, subscribe to it. You can watch 3 shows for free. I'll probably be watching the 4th show on here. If you want to join me, watch some of the other stuff, because I don't know if I can cover it. I've got to see my dad on Father's Day. It's not fair not to. I'm going to try and be back to do show 4. I'm already a channel member because I think it's amazing value for money. If you don't know whether you're going to like it or not, watch some of the other shows. That show too, Saturday night, Jamie Hayter versus Charlie Morgan. Check it out. And the champ with a 3-second run in, more time than she usually gets per week. It's sad, isn't it, Jeff? We are an advert, so we are just doing kicks in the corner. It's building up Toni versus Rosa. Yeah, man. I mean, that's exciting. If they give it enough time and give it the right time to build up, they can definitely do it. And them two will put on a stellar match, won't they? Stellar. There's never been a She one where everyone made it to the end. That must be so frustrating as a promoter, man. So frustrating as a promoter. There's always injury because the She one and everyone just effing goes for it. Nice, Dan. Well, you make sure I hope everyone stays safe. And I'm sure you'll do your best to ensure that they have the potential to do that. But when they go for it, what are you supposed to do? Oh, they're beating the shit out of each other. What is this, wrestling? So yeah, the only thing I can say 100% for show 4 is the triple threat for the finale. The She win with the winner of Block A, Block B, and Block C. There you go, guys. There you go. Triple threat. You booking a triple threat, Dan? Beautiful DDT there onto the floor. Damn, these girls are doing good stuff, man. It's amazing when you watch Britt Baker in Pro Wrestling Eve. She has come on so much. Another girl. So both of these girls Dan's worked with. What's she getting? Oh, she's getting the glove, but the German sends the glove flying out of her hand. Toni Storm getting the audience on her side. Here we go, man. Toni Storm going to the corner. And she, knocks her head off with that hip attack. Knocks her freaking head off. It's the one triple threat of the year, but Dan's basically turned into WWE. Oof, yeah, that hip attack. Is she okay? The ref is checking on her. I would check on her after that bloody hip attack. Jesus, the butt thrust knocked her head off. Oh, Britt's not good. Britt's down. Britt's hurt. Britt Baker going for the roll-up. Playing possum. Nearly getting the pin. And she was playing possum. She's got all of her senses about her. The net breaker. Kick out. Jeff, I think Britt's knocked out. I got work, said Jeff. I got bloody work too. Well done, girls. And notice that the guy with the things back in after Miro. German, man. Germans. Toni Storm's Germans are bloody beautiful. Pile driver. Storm 0. Toni Storm gets the win. Go on, lass. What a match. I got completely worked in that match, guys. Thunder Rosa coming out. Toni Storm going up in the rankings, man. No way, as if we're getting this. Freaking A. Freaking A. Sassy is back. Welcome back. Good to see Baker lose. This Friday on Rampage. Cargill. Open challenge. He's making his... I've seen her a few times on Elevation. She's great. They're going to make her a baddie? No. I don't remember them meeting. She's accepting Jade Cargill's open challenge. Okay, that's the match we're getting. Cool. I mean, that's what you do. I haven't ended that poll, have I? Yeah, of course Miro won. We all knew Miro was winning, guys. Adam Hangman Page coming out right now. And the crowd's still behind Page. That's good. That's good. They need that. Cool t-shirt, hammer match. That was the finish of Emerson James versus Toni Storm from Pro Wrestling Eve only. Emerson did beat Toni with the small package. There we go, guys. You know, like the stuff they're learning in different companies, they're bringing it all back here. Pro Wrestling Eve is a company that absolutely allows the performers to be performers, and you've seen that translate on pro wrestling on AEW right now. Dudes, you want to see the future stars of tomorrow, stars of today, bloody Jamie Hayter. Pro Wrestling Eve this Saturday. It's going to be awesome. Hi back, Sassy. Welcome back, mate. So good to see Baker lose. Did you see the hip thrust? Man, it's great. And then the sell of it was great. Great delivery from Willow there. Yeah, man. It was Paige going against Okada. Was it great delivery? It was a bit stunted for me, personally. It felt a little bit forced. There was a couple of things that she put in there as asides that didn't land with me. Just my opinion. But yeah, Willow, it's exciting. Willow's a good wrestler, man. I've seen her on Dark Elevation a few times. It's a different matchup for Jade Cargill, isn't it? That's what all they're doing. Good for her. It wanted to be him versus him for the IWGP Championship, but that's not happening. Hangman Page still wants Okada. Oh, it's Adam Cole again. You really are a stupid cowboy, he says. Best banner of all time. Thank you. You've got to give it to Paige, haven't you? It's the Undisputed. Look, Cole can just jump into the next thing that's happening with them. You need to give Paige the Okada match, in my opinion. Oh, Jay White, Adam Cole versus Jay White. Oh, so we're getting that. So they're not even fighting for each other. Adam Cole saying Okada isn't even going to be at Forbidden Door. He must be in the arena. Who's coming out? I'm not going to know him, so don't expect a reaction. Switchblade. I knew him. Yeah. Go me. From behind on Adam Page, and there we go. The Blade Runner knocking Adam Page out. So is Okada not at Forbidden Door? Is he injured? What is he? What is he? The catalyst of professional wrestling. He is the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. So, Hangman. Oh, you couldn't be CM Punk, he says. Tuna to the Switchblade in his singles record against Adam Page. It's not going to be against Adam Page, says Jay White. Wow. It's not going to be against Adam Cole either. Who's it going to be against then? I thought Will Ospreay was IWGP champion. I'm so confused. This is the Switchblade era. The world breathes the Switchblade. Dude, Danielson's versus Jeff. If he's ready, do it. Oh snap, says Sass. Oh snap, yeah, man. Has to be Danielson, says Adams. Yeah, I mean, but Danielson's out with an injury. I'm Cole confused. Put your own heart belt on the line, man. So he said that Okada isn't going to be at Forbidden Door. Is that true? Google. Okada at Forbidden Door. Question mark. Is he injured? What's going on? June the 2nd on What Culture. Okada vs. Page. Only ever wrestled once before during the 2018 G1 Climax. I don't think they would have said Okada's not going to be there if he was going to be there. That makes no sense, does it? It makes no sense. Is he out? Is he injured? Sorry, guys, I'm trying to find information for you. If anyone knows, do let me know in chat. Okada says there's no point in Forbidden Door if he's not there. That was the 3rd of May. Okada needs to be at Forbidden Door. Oh, is he injured? Is Okada... What? I don't know what to search for. More news. No. What happened at Dominion? I mean, and it's a great time for even if he's not going to fight, there's got to be something with Omega there. There's got to be something with Omega there. If Omega came back as a surprise for that, it'd be sick. But you've got to promote Omega Okada. You've got to promote it. You've got to promote it. Like, so he lost the championship to Jay White at Dominion. Okay. Which is why Jay White came in with the IWGP belt then. Fine. Who's Jay White fighting? Dominion a couple of years ago was Okada and Kenny Omega, guys. I can't find out what I need to know, guys. So what belt does Will Ospreay have? Will Ospreay. It's the IWGP United States Championship that Will Ospreay has. Okay. Cool. But Switchblade has your... Jay White has your main championship. Okay. Let's just sit back, and let's find out what's going to happen. Young Bucks coming out, 20 minutes for a ladder match. Young Bucks against the Jurassic Express. Nick Jackson shaved off his facial fluff. California t-shirts on. With the California flag. Are they in California or something? They're getting good reaction. Just throwing ideas out there. No, that's cool, man. That's all cool. That's what we're all about, man. Hearing your ideas. Hidekata Tori's pec. What? But he's going to be there anyway. What? You're doing a Cody? No, don't do a Cody. Don't want to see people wrestle hurt. Don't like it, man. Is that what we got? Tom Peck. Okada, Tom Peck. I'm just getting Cody Rhodes up. I don't know. Let's see what happens, guys. Still exciting times. Your championship match, the main event of Road Rager. It's time to start letting me know what you thought of Road Rager. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Have you found it a bit boring? Have you found it too exciting? Have you just your pants? Who's winning? Apostrophe. Where's Jack? I miss Jack. Who's winning? Jurassic Express or Young Bucks? Cool. Let's get your comments in here, my dudes. He's US champ and Rev Pro undisputed British champ. Thank you, Dex. Sorry, mate, I missed it completely. He's a talented wrestler, man. He's a talented wrestler. Okay, I'm out. Todd, very long day on Thursday. Me too as well. I've got the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. Thank you for joining me, Todd. As always, I'll be back for Forbidden Door and try and catch some Pro Wrestling Eve this weekend. It's going to be banging. And I'll try and do a stream on Sunday for anyone that owns Pro Wrestling Eve. A couple of quid. I was just joking. I have no idea. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Jeff, did you see that? I mean, I couldn't get into it. Man. And everyone thinks it's just me being anti-Cody or anti- WWE, and I'm like, no, man, I just don't like seeing people wrestle injured. I had the exact same problem when in AEW when Page cut himself really badly in a Texas Death Match, and I just couldn't get into it. Massive double clothesline there from Luchasaurus. On my own, like Tarzan boy. You're not on your own, Jamal. You're part of the family. Okada versus Page is confirmed. Dave Meltzer. Cool. But why would Adam Page say on the show Okada's not going to be there? Like, that sells tickets. Not well, it doesn't sell. It sells buys. You need to tell people he's there. You don't say on the show he's not going to be there if he's going to be there. Do you? Darby Allin versus Bobby Fish this Friday. Is Sting going to come back? Nick Jackson landing on the ladder. Jungle Boy flipping around. And a beautiful Hurricanrana off quite high on the ladder, man. Good stuff. Jungle Boy going up to the top now. We've got 15 minutes for this match, man. Good amount of time. It's a work. It's a bad work, Sassy. It's a bad work. you advertise him, you know. AEW are normally really good at that. Teamwork, getting Nick Jackson on top of the ladders as he reaches up, but Luchasaurus comes up with a clothesline and picks up Matt as they both go down. And it's super kicks for Luchasaurus. Sit down, boy. Sit down, Dino Raw. Hey, they've got a tie-in here with the new Jurassic World film, haven't they? Easy. Using the ladder to try and take out Luchasaurus, but he flips through with a kip up. Nice. Kicks it out of the hand, and Jungle Boy flips, lands onto Matt Jackson with the flatliner, going after Nick now in the corner. Pele kick, boom, off the apron. Swinging him down and landing with an elbow. Beautiful. It's a work. Yeah, it's just a New Japan work. Okay, cool. Cool, fair enough. I just don't think it needs to be, personally. I just don't think it needs to be. I don't think it should be. Sheamus was right about Jeff Hardy. If you're a user, you're a loser. Ouch. Ouch, Jamel. Ouch. Burn there from Jamel. Don't be like Jeff Hardy. Yeah, well, I agree. I mean, don't be like Jeff Hardy. If he's driving under the influence, do not be like Jeff Hardy. He's putting himself and others at risk. 100%. 100%. A New Japan work, says Ceci. Interesting. Yeah, just say, I beat him so bad, I'd be surprised if Okada shows his face or something. Yeah, exactly. The words Cole used was Okada's not going to be there. Great Northern Light suplex there. And another really nice landings there from Jungle Boy. And the building up to the third one, which lands on the ladder. Great stuff. We all saw where that was heading. It was beautiful. Nick Jackson jumping up. And a corkscrew off the top rope onto Luchasaurus, going for the table. Going for the table. Why did they call this a ladders match? Why didn't they just call it a TLC? I always wondered that when they announced it. And Luchasaurus with a punch off the apron. A massive suplex there from Jungle Boy onto Nick Jackson. Luchasaurus' left wrist took the full Hurricanrana through the table, and it looked great. It looked great. That table just burst. And another one. Oh, no. Gets powerbombed through the table. Beautiful support there from Nick to send him through that table. Up on the top rope as Canadian Destroyer to Luchasaurus. Do you know how tall that man is compared to Nick Jackson? Jesus Christ. Beautiful flips and just meets his face with his boot. Meets his face with his boot. Nick is a star, man. Going up to the top rope because Luchasaurus is laid out on the table. 450 lands on Luchasaurus. More tables broken. This should have just been called TLC. Picture in picture. As everyone is through tables. Holy chip chants from the crowd as you guys are watching the adverts. I'm watching on the TBS amp and the stream jumped all the way back to the Adam Page segment. Dex, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, dude. Well, you watch it on Fight in the UK. You have to pay a subscription. It's normally shown on a Friday night here. But obviously, like doing live streams and stuff, so won't be no point in doing it on a Friday night. So we, and I'm always working a Friday anyway. So we pay for a Fight. It's went up a little bit in price, but for the wrestling you get, man, Jesus, I'd rather pay that than for the WWE network. What's Matt Hardy thinking right now? Bray Wyatt would have been a better partner, but he won't admit it. I think Matt's probably thinking, my brother needs to sort himself out. My brother needs to sort himself out, and I want him to get all the help that he can get. That's probably all he's thinking, man. Yeah, he's probably concerned for his brother. Oh, senton on top of the ladder while Matt was holding up the ladder. I don't know if you guys saw that in picture, but it's worth watching. Look good. They'll probably show a replay when we get back. Forbidden Door on Fight. Yes, it is. And I'm definitely buying it, man. I'm dead excited for that show. Excited for the potential. We're getting tables on top of tables. Tables on top of tables. Oh, is there another one? Oh, they've got another one. They're going to go for 3 tables. I mean, this makes sense while they're on the ad break. And they're doing another one. And the crowd are cheering. They're loving this. Although Tony Khan doesn't care about Jeff Hardy. Well, he kind of, I think he does. I mean, we saw the tweet out saying that he's going to stand by him during rehab if that's what he wants to do. But Jeff Hardy will have to prove to Tony that he's going to go through with that. And I'm sure there'll be extra checks put on him because it's terrible press for the company. Terrible press for the company. And I don't know how, I mean, this whole Hush scandal from Vince McMahon, this is like the most serious threat to WWE since a steroid scandal. The difference is back then there wasn't a publicly traded company. Now they are, and they're going to have to answer why they paid someone off to the sum of $3 million to keep them quiet. They're going to have to answer to investors. It's not just going to be an FBI investigation, which is different. And you know, whilst it's interesting, we'll see where it goes. It's very public, but you had to sort of set an example, and Jeff Hardy was a perfect role. I don't think we can blame Tony Khan for that. Jeff put himself in that situation, man, by driving under the influence. Massive super kick there from Jungle Boy. That was great. I get what you're saying, Jamel, but like, hey, if he didn't drunk drive, he wouldn't be in this position. As simple as that. And he could have hurt himself or someone else. So, sorry, Jamal. I just, I don't think Tony Khan was looking for an example. I think do you know what he'd prefer to have? He'd prefer to have this as a bloody triple threat with the Hardys in it. That's what he booked. That's what he'd prefer. You know, because he knows that the draws, the huge draws. Luchasaurus with the moonsault onto both of the Young Bucks. So, yeah, I don't think he was looking for an example. I think Jeff is the example because he put himself in such a shitty situation. He's been through this before. Yes, he has, yeah. And, you know, the WWE stuff, like, we heard WWE's statement with the Jeff Hardy incident. We heard Matt and Jeff's opinion on it. And you just kind of, this happens so early into AEW, and you just think, dude, like, you're not doing yourself any favors. I'm sorry, guys. I love Jeff Hardy. I've you know, entertained me as a performer for years, but absolutely unacceptable to be drunk driving. You know, if he's got an issue, he needs to resolve that issue. If that's through rehab or whatever it's through, fine. But clearly, he needs help. And you know, from the statement I've seen, Tony Khan is saying we'll assist in the help at the moment. Does that make sense? Jungle Boy with the ladder to the back of Matt Jackson, sending him down. Definitely going to do something on that ladder that's set up against the ropes. He will be fired if he does not go. He needs to go to dual diagnosis rehab. Yeah, man, 100%, and he should be fired if he doesn't go. He can't represent the company in this with this sort of stuff going on. Nick Jackson. That earnings call will be an electric factory. I know it might be interesting for once, right? Yeah, the investors are going to have some questions. I mean, like I said, Luchasaurus on top of the ladder going for the... Oh, no, they're going to pull him through that ladder. Pulling him down a bit as they powerbomb him through the ladder. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that earnings call is going to be finally interesting. The most generally pretty boring. But yeah, that's going to be a hell of an earnings call. Oh, a reverse hurricanrana. His head was like 6 inches away from the butt end of the ladder. Dude, careful. We've still got them tables set up, the 4 tables set up on the outside as well. Jamel says, I feel for Matt Hardy. He fought to get Jeff Hardy in AEW, and this is how he repays him. I sense a Matt versus Jeff rivalry in the future, says Jamel. Diving elbow onto Luchasaurus, more tables getting broken. This should have been called a TLC match, by the way, 100%. I mean, he'll be angry at Jeff but not necessarily because of what he's sort of done to get him back into wrestling. He'll be angry at Jeff because it's his brother and he's doing something bad. Oh, Nick's bust up, isn't he? And he's doing something that's dangerous and I'm sure the love that he has for him will try to get him the help he needs, but he also needs to be accepting of that help, The shoe's slipping off. So Matt Jackson is shoeless. As Jungle Boy's positioning, knowing that ladder's behind him, going for the German, beautiful stuff, man. Yeah, I mean, the issue with sorry, I'm half watching the chat, half enjoying this match as well. Jungle Boy fighting off both of the Young Bucks. Jurassic Express being out for a while, Luchasaurus being out for a while. Oh no, they both got hold of his hands on the top of the ladder. Are these winning the titles here? Oh, going for a BT trigger on the ladder, but not. Instead, getting both pushed off. And they push Jungle Boy off as they all go to the outside. Dude, this is fun. Yeah, I think they will do a Matt Jeff rivalry in the future, but it's Will Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy for the IWGP Championship. The Women's World Championship is going to be at Forbidden Door with Toni Storm versus Thunder Rosa. Nice. Luchasaurus is on top. Will Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy. Guys, I'm going to invite you onto the stream later on to anyone that wants to talk about all this. Luchasaurus just goes through the 4 tables and pushed off the ladders. Jungle Boy waiting with a ladder. Nick Jackson, broken nose by the look of it, man. Lots of stuff happening in this match. Good work for all of these guys. Both of them have got his legs as they're pulling him away from the ladder and lands flat on the mat. Go for the BTE trigger and hit it. Are the Young Bucks going to get this? No, get rid of the small ladder. Get the big ladder. Are the Young Bucks going to be the champion? They're probably going to be the champions they are going to win this, I think. They're going to win this. They've got him. They've got new champions, guys. The Young Bucks. Bloody good match as well. Jesus Christ, Nick Jackson's nose looks a mess. New champions. Rick Knox putting that ladder away. Thank you, Rick. Get that ladder out of the way before it hurts someone. This is what we do. I mean, hey, guys, it makes sense. I mean, the Young Bucks going into Forbidden Door as the champions, it kind of makes sense. They're the bigger global stars, I guess, than Jurassic Express. They've had the titles for a while. Christian coming in, checking out on Luchasaurus. Is he going to check in on Jungle Boy? Young Bucks walking out. Hell of a match, yeah. And, big Dynamite. Big happening on Dynamite. Christian Cage looking at the Young Bucks now. I don't really think anything happened with the shoe coming off. I expected more of that. Holding that ladder is the most useful thing the Crypt Keeper has ever done. I missed the part where he held the ladder. We've still got a bit of time on this, guys. Still got another minute or so good to go as we've got new champions at the top and Christian Cage coming into the ring. Christian Cage coming into the ring with the injured Jungle Boy. Putting his arms around Jungle Boy. Going to lift him to help him off. He's going to deliver a backdrop here. The doctor goes out first, and he's doing it. Here we go. Kill switch, boom. Kill switch onto Jungle Boy. Finally. Really nicely done, though, with the way the doctor got out of the ring first and he was holding him. Really nicely choreographed. Jungle Boy's just laying there. No, Concerto. He's getting the chair. He's hitting revs. Christian doesn't care. Christian killing Jungle Boy. What the hell? It's Concerto for Jungle Boy. He's lost his damn man, but we might get him doing something. And he does the Concerto as and the crowd looks shocked. Is it Jungle Boy's family? Is it them that they keep showing? Wow. Jungle Boy laying out in the ring, absolutely dead. Christian Cage taking off his jacket to sell that merch. Oh, no, to cover the body of his victim. Christian Cage turned heel at Road Rager. It was fun. There's my song. I'm gonna put the link in the... Oh, we're going back to stream. This is sometimes we get extra bits of stuff in fight. I'll tell you anything that happens. Christian Cage walking around the ring, kneeling down, looking at the face. Oh, the crowd chanting one more time. The crowd chanting one more time right now. As he points at Christian. Sorry, points at Jungle Boy. Anything else going to happen? Is he going to get a mic? I will translate everything that happens, guys. It's a little bit extra that sometimes we... It was his mum and daughter. Mum and sister. And his sister gives him the finger. Oh, Christian telling Jungle Boy's mum she raised a piece of shit. You're a nobody, says Jungle Boy's sister to Christian Cage. This is great. This is all extra. I'm down with this. It's Bray Wyatt. No, it's not. It's not really. Just in case Dom was. Nice. Yeah, Jeff could have killed someone. Can't just let Jeff Hardy walk off and potentially do it again. Then you would be responsible. Yeah, man. Absolutely. I don't think it's guaranteed that Jeff's back wrestling in AEW again. It's not a guarantee unless he gets the help he needs. It makes for great ratings, and all ratings matter. Yeah, I mean, the story's great in the future. Matt and Jeff Hardy's a brother story that'll go down at any time. It's just you don't want anyone to get hurt. And Matt's getting a lot of slack, actually. There's been people on Twitter saying that he's being an enabler, which is fucking ridiculous. He's a grown man, and he needs to take responsibility for his own actions. You can do everything you can to help someone, but you cannot be completely responsible for someone else's actions. And that's not fair on Matt. It's not fair on Matt, in my opinion. And right now, Jeff needs our prayers as well as his family. Yes, absolutely. And what they don't need is people going, well, you've enabled this. That's bullshit. Lucha with a bump. Yeah, man. Yeah. It works to put him out. Jungle Boy laying in the ring. Luchasaurus tapping on him. Matt Hardy joins the Young Bucks. I don't know what they'll do with Matt. I have to see. Who will they face at Forbidden Door? The Young Bucks. I don't know who's the NWGP champions, but setting the mix for a big match there. While Jungle Boy's in there, the ring crew are taking off the apron, probably to set it up for either Dark or Elevation or Rampage, unless it's a live taping. His mother and sister are with Jungle Boy right now. And they're also bringing in the motor hoist that controls the chain. That's a fast motor. Good job. Oh, I love this. I love seeing all this extra stuff. I am going to put the link in chat. Oh, he's doing the signal, the hoist signal. Send it up. It's fast chin. New champions, 2 bucks. Absolutely, Jamel. Absolutely. No, says Jeff. Ospreay versus Cassidy is a waste of Ospreay. With what he showed against Dax, you can't have him dealing with that stuff. Agree completely. Guys, I'm putting the... I'm going to put the link to the StreamYard. If you want to pop in and say hello, you are more than welcome. Let's talk a little bit of wrestling. I can't sound too long because I do have work in the morning, but let's do a little bit of talk. Let's talk about Forbidden Door. Let's talk about that show. It'd be great. Sassy says it was a wonderful show. I agree. I thought it was a bloody cracking show. What a cracking show that was. Not hurt as much as I thought it would be by the main event being, screwed over. Yeah, that's what heels should do. Screw the refs. Indeed, Jeff. Indeed, they do. Heel Christian is back. It's been over a decade. Dex, are you happy? Are you happy? You've got your Christian back. You've got the Christian back that you wanted. Oh, Dex, bless you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Good night. Thanks for entertaining me for the night. Dex, mate. I just read you guys' comments out, and just give my opinions. You guys make the show. Like, it should be me paying you guys. Thank you so much. You don't know how far that'll go, man, to really help us. It helps us pay for StreamYard. It helps us pay for setup. It helps us advance the podcast in the future. So thank you. I appreciate that, man. Hope to see you back. Hope to see you back soon, man. Like I say, I will be doing Sunday. You will have to buy Pro Wrestling Eve to do that Sunday night stream, but I'm sure it'll be hella worth it. Probably going to be Jamie here. It's going to be great. And if not, even if you can't join me for that stream, watch Pro Wrestling Eve this weekend. It's going to be great. It's free. It's free. Dan from Pro Wrestling Eve saying Cassidy can work, yo. Yeah, he can. He can. I understand the disappointment, though. I want Will Ospreay in something different. There's so many dream matches that I can think of with Ospreay that I want to see, and Cassidy isn't in that for me. So I understand why people would say that. It's a gimmick, man. Sometimes a gimmick's great, sometimes it's not. That's my problem with Cassidy. I get concerned. Like, sometimes I enjoy it, sometimes I don't. Just my opinion. Yeah, if you fancy joining me, the link is in the description. Just hit it up if you've got a camera on your phone or something. You can absolutely do that. If you just want to cover the camera and just use voice, that is absolutely cool as well, man. And we can chat about the show on chat if you want. It's up to you. I'll leave it up for another few minutes and then we'll say goodnight. This would be edgy, but if when MJF comes back, he could say, you can't pay me, but you give millions to a drunk. Jeff coming up with the material for MJF. Yeah, I think that'd be edgy. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, even Tony Khan, I don't think would want that out there. But then with MJF, you don't always have an opportunity, man. He just does what he wants, doesn't he? Dude, it looks like no one's joining me. That's cool. That's all cool, man. Let's do a quick rundown of tonight. Right. This was an awesome show. This was a freaking awesome show. First off, we had what do you have? The hair versus hair match. Chris Jericho versus Ortiz. One of the best Chris Jericho matches I've seen in a long time. Hair versus hair. Ortiz lost. Give people a shot because I think everyone thought that it was Jericho that was going to lose. I believed it was Ortiz. Great. Cool. You can build up to Jericho eventually losing his hair to someone if you carry on putting him in these matches as well. Ortiz seemed happy to do it. Cool. Rock and roll. Party. Next match. Dax Harwood versus Will Ospreay. Wow. I mean, match of the year contender, potentially. It was an outstanding match. The details that those two put into that match was freaking amazing. But I mean, match of the night, sure. But that's not to say that we didn't have other incredible matches on the night. Before we had Dax, though, we had garbage. We had absolute hot garbage. It was a 20-on-1 class action handicap match, Wardlow versus 20 Plaintiffs. Dude, this was slow, man. It was slow. It was plodding. It was sports entertainment. Yeah, I get it. It's fine. But it just looked daft. There's nothing really happening here. The end thing of Max Sterling getting the powerbomb gives you an image. Let's move on from this now, though. Let's get America's Top Team involved and get some actual wrestling matches. And I don't know if Wardlow needs a mic as much as he does. He should just be killing people. That's how he's got over. It's interesting how wrestling promoters sometimes get people over with one thing and then choose to try and change it up way too early. Like, just keep Wardlow doing what he's doing. Just have him destroy people. Yes, he destroyed people tonight, but it was 20 people that didn't matter. Going out and having a match against Ethan Page would have been a better idea, in my opinion. You know, have a little bit of a back and forth, but have him ultimately give him the Symphony of Destruction. I don't think the crowd are that into this as well, in my opinion. Then we had Dax versus Harwood. I completely forgot about that match because I wanted to talk about Dax, and it was outstanding. The details, man. They're going to pick him up by the hair, but there being no hair there, so he backs off. The detail where Dax told the cameraman to get out of the way because he was about to do the suplex where the camera guy was, but it ends up not happening. Great details. Freaking insanely good. Loved that, man. Freaking loved it. Dude, what else did we have? We had Ethan Page versus Miro, a really good match. Miro won, looked dominant, a good match, a really solid match. The Tanahashi and Moxley face-to-face, I wish Jericho didn't get involved because he was so good earlier on. It was really good, that hair versus hair match. And then it all got a bit messy, and it takes away from what is the sort of visual of Tanahashi and Moxley. Tanahashi in AEW, and I still think he's going to win that championship at Forbidden Door. We will be watching that, guys. So subscribe to the channel, hang out with me, and we'll be watching it on the channel. It'd be cool. It'd be great to hear all of your opinions on it. I better get that comment off screen, actually. What amazing. Tanahashi is in AEW at the moment. This is mental, and I do think he's winning that title. What do we have then? Ethan Page versus Miro, I think, was the next match, which I've spoke about already. Then we had a brilliant women's match, man. Britt Baker versus Toni Storm. Dan's already talked about how this ending happened slightly differently in Pro Wrestling Eve, so the return to it. That hip thrust bump was incredibly done. It looked like it had hurt Britt Baker. I got worked. Jeff got worked. We all got bloody worked. We all thought Britt Baker was injured. Selling phenomenal. They started the match off really hot. Like, they need to give these. There needs more of a spotlight on this. Building up to Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa at Forbidden Door. Are you freaking kidding me? Orange Cassidy versus Will Ospreay at Forbidden Door. Not as big into that, but, it's Will Ospreay who put on a great match. I'm going to remember, guys, I mean, Cassidy has been a part of Chaos for a long time now. So he's been part of Japanese programming. It's not just about what we want to see as AEW fans as well. It's a cross-promotion thing. So there's got to be things that New Japan want as well. And if Will Ospreay and Orange Cassidy is a big match to advertise for their promotion, that is just as important as us getting Moxley and Tanahashi or X, Y, and Z. Does that make sense? In my opinion. That Wardlow segment was such a disappointment. Yeah. I went into it going, yeah, this is going to be real fun. And then I was like, oh, but how are they going to do it? And then I was like, oh, man, that's garbage. Cool, says Hassan. Oh, mate, you are cool. You are cool for joining me and liking the video. I really appreciate it. And not to even point out that half of the dude's Wardlow pin didn't even have the shoulders down, so does it even count? Yeah, it's garbage. It's a hot mess. Britt Baker worked me to the moon. 100%, man. Absolutely worked me. And Toni Storm is so good, man. Toni Storm is so good. What a match. I mean, this would probably... No, it wouldn't even be my match of the night because of another match. If I was thinking if Dax and Will Ospreay went on, but there was another match that was freaking amazing. And that freaking amazing match is the match to talk about next. Is that ladder match was insanely good. All four of them teams worked really well. Kind of glad it was just 2-on-2. I mean, adding that extra team there would have just created a bit more manicness. But actually, there's something about focused wrestling that I'm enjoying at the minute. And a lot of the program at various points was a bit manic, a bit difficult to keep up with. That we could keep up with it, told the story it needed to tell. The Young Bucks, your new champions, the way they took out Luchasaurus through the 4 tables, the as Dan said earlier, the Dudley spot, absolutely, it works. You know, oh, he's gone through 4 tables. He's more devastating than 1 table. So it wipes him out of the match. Great. The BT trigger to Jungle Boy at the end. Christian turning heel on Jurassic Express, finally, as we've been wanting for a while. But it was all done really well. Like, I do feel like it's gone on a little bit too long, but it don't matter. We've got it, and it was done really well. Loved the way that he let the Doctor get out the ring first while he was still supporting him to go into the kill switch. Wrestling that made sense, an angle that made sense. Yeah. You know, last week's show, I didn't enjoy as much. I didn't enjoy last week's Dynamite as much. This week, what a return to form. Best Dynamite of the year? Probably. That was a bloody good show. What a show that was. I could go back and watch Dax Harwood versus Will Ospreay again. That was banging. Great women's match. Great main event. Chris Jericho in his best match in ages. Excitement with the New Japan stuff going on. Sammy Guevara coming back into Inner Circle. That was a crap review, innit? I need to actually talk about things that happen in the match. Sammy Guevara back in Inner Circle or Jericho Appreciation Society. Cool. Kind of do wish it was Fuego as well, but god damn it, man, he's got so much heat on him, Sammy, at the minute, and it just brings a new level to Jericho, doesn't it? It's like he's gone away from Jericho for a bit with the Inner Circle, done his own thing, come back with more heat, and just added to Jericho's already heat. Clever stuff, man. Jericho's clever for saying, let's do that as well. Wow. She acted exactly like someone would if they got injured during a match. Ref contributed to. Yes. Jeff makes a great point. All 3 of them performers, absolutely. So and Toni Storm checking on her, and all 3 of them worked in unison to make that spot feel. I said it. Britt's hurt. That's it. Britt's hurt. The move itself looked devastating. So yeah. But is Cassidy even a member of Chaos? Really? I mean, really? Yeah, man. Yeah, he's a member of Chaos. Dan says, I'm dropping. I've got to be up in a few hours, so I'm going to head off. Mate, love you. Look forward to your stream at the weekend. I will try my best. Unless anything comes up, I will be there, Dan. Love you, man. And good luck at the weekend. I will be keeping an eye on your channel. I am very, very excited for this weekend. You have an awesome show, fan, so you take it easy. Hope you're all right, mate. Yeah, man. It's all good. Wow. What a show. What a show. Best Dynamite of the year. Anyone else confirm that with me? Christian had given the Crypt Keeper a shot to the dome just to answer once and for all. Is it alive? Says Jeff. Could have done. Man, I used to love the Crypt. What was it called? Tales from the Crypt. That's the word. Yeah. I remember I was in America once, in Florida, just watching Tales from the Crypt. It's weird. You guys, like, you have, like, all these sort of extra channels. And I remember watching that during the daytime. And it's Tales from the Crypt Keeper. I mean, they're not the most violent of films, but yeah. Heading out, we'll see you with You Do Eve. Great, man. We'll keep an eye on all that weekend. That Saturday night, guys, is a hell of a show to watch. Pro Wrestling Eve. Go subscribe now. That Saturday night show. Whoa. You want to see if it's up? You want to see if it's up your street? I'll watch that. Saturday night, Charlie Morgan, Jamie Hare. Oh, Jim, I was about to end the stream, and here comes the producer of Give Me a Whole Year with a super sticker. Jeremy, man, that was the best Dynamite show of the year so far. I'm going to say it. And actually, you know what? It was the best Dynamite show of the year, and had no CM Punk, no Danielson. Some of the big names wasn't on that show. No Omega, obviously. No Cody, obviously. That was a big show, man. That was a good show. Oh, mate, you're dropping them all in now, guys. Thank you so much for the good guys. Thank you. Jeremy, I need to... guys, you guys rock. Thank you so much. It really does help us out, man. I'll add the poll to the chat that I didn't click on the add to sticker. Jeremy's... There we go. Who's winning? I mean, we know who won. What a freaking moron I am. This is you guys pay for this moron. Jeremy Stanley with a karate fox. I want to say fox because it looks more like a fox than a dog. But I appreciate the karate fox. For that, Jeremy, you can have a love poem. This is a poem I wrote just for you, Jeremy. You are simply the best. You are better than all the rest. Better than anyone I've ever met. Bit of a call back there. I don't know if you guys know that. Jeff, was you around when we was doing the love poems and the nipple game? I feel like that was pre-Dynamite time. That's when we was having to sit through bloody Raws. I used to have like the nipple game when I was using different software. I used to bring up a picture of someone's nipples and then people had to guess who it was, and the winner got a love poem. And I always come up with like original poems, and Dom always used to cheat and like copy someone else's poem. That's what we did. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, great. Did Jericho lose his hair? No, it was Ortiz, man. Ortiz, and he has thick hair, and he got a razor and cut it off and cut himself with the bloody shavers, and then blood was spilling down his face a little bit, which shouldn't have been happening. There was sweat and blood, and he was going, blood of God, blood of God, blood of God. It was great. It's great. It's exciting, actually. Exciting. Good. An original love poem. You got it, man. You got it. You got it. Thank you, Jeff, man. Thank you so much. An original love poem. Yeah, I'm Batman. I thought you'd appreciate that, Jeremy. I still need to get that shit and post to you. The episode sagged a little in the middle for me to say best. Right? Okay. The Miro and Ethan Page match. It was a good match. I was dealing with other stuff, I guess, because that's what we do on the stream. We're going to end that poll right there. However, people have voted, even though the match has already happened. I appreciate that. One person voted, and that one person says Jurassic Express were going to win, even though they lost. New tag team champions, the Young Bucks, which made sense. Makes sense going into flipping door. It really does. Jeff, you missed it. Dom would steal lyrics and say it was a poem, and Ant with the originality. The running gag. And Dom used to go, why do they all like you? Why do they all like you when you're such a dick? Why do they all say it's original? It's not original. All right, Dom. All right. So funny. I love Dom to pieces. He's been out at Download Festival this weekend, having a fun time in the mud, and partying with his partner. Cool. I wish I was there. Kiss. I really love you, baby. And what else is he doing? He's in Amsterdam at the minute on a stag do, I believe. Stag do party or some sort of celebration. So yeah, guys. Thank you to everyone who's joined me in chat tonight. You met the show, like you met the show. Jeremy, I'd advise you watch Dynamite. It's really good. Although the Wardlow match, crap, and you love Wardlow. Of course, the Bucks won. Terrible show. It's a really good ladder match. Really good ladder match. Well, not silly actually. Like not. It all made sense. Like getting out Luchasaurus with the 4 tables. Jungle Boy did a hell of a lot of the work. He had him on the back foot. Christian at the end turned heel with the concerto as well. Nice stuff, man. It's good stuff. Lots of good stuff. And the Britt Baker's on the road to watch match. Watch that. Oh, and probably maybe one of the matches of the year. Dax Harwood and Will Ospreay out freaking standing, man. That is a freaking good wrestling match. You guys met the show. You really do. It's awesome hanging out with you all. I really do love it. Even though I'm at work in for a few hours time, I don't care because I just enjoy watching wrestling and enjoy the feedback we get here. It's nice. It's a community, and you all rock. It's awesome to see you all being so rocking to each other and welcoming each other, and bloody love it, man. I need to trim my nose hair. I've got a lot of nose hair going on. I'm getting old. And look at all the grey, man. Be a wizard soon. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, we'll do the countdown and then everyone can say whole yeah at once. Yeah, cool. We'll have Raven, who we're going to have an interview with very soon on the channel. Check that out. The interview is also out on Soundsphere magazine, so do check that out. But Raven interview coming on Gimme a Hell Yeah soon, so subscribe for that and keep an eye out for that video. Dom was really proud of that interview, and I'm really proud of him for it. It's one he's always wanted to do. Love you all. 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
Hey, this is Raven, and thanks for listening to the Gimme a Hell Yeah Wrestling Podcast. Quote the Raven, nevermore.